What it do, y'all? It's your boy, Snake815, and I'm back with another video. Y'all new to this channel, man, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, comment, turn on all post notifications, get notified when I drop new videos. I really appreciate y'all, man. Even if you're not new to this channel, man, comment. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this. Make sure y'all hit that like, share my videos, man. I'm gonna keep dropping you all these videos. We back at it, man. I had to bring another one. Man, one of my favorite comedians, Cat Williams, back at it with Steve Harvey. As long as he going at Steve Harvey, whoever going at Steve Harvey, I'm bringing it to y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a Steve Harvey fan. I don't care what nobody's saying, I'm gonna keep stressing that. Let's get into this video.
Yes. Y'all supposed to be the most excited. Oh.
Dude, I don't give a damn what you say.
Oh, brace yourselves, celeb watchers. The turbulence in Tinseltown is reaching Category 5, and the Harvey family is at the eye of the storm. Yeah, you heard it right. Marjorie Harvey has been spotted cozying up to none other than Steve Harvey's ex-bodyguard. Big booms. Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier. Enter Cat Williams, the ever-feisty comedian with a history of feuding with Harvey. He's jumped on this golden opportunity to roast the Family Feud host like never before.
All right, I gotta take some time to address this here.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Secret Life Channel. Now, Cat Williams has never been one to hold back, especially when it comes to Harvey. He's taken the mic multiple times to bring Harvey down a notch or two. Remember that time he declared, "When I got a woman, I really tried hard, you know." I think short guys make better lovers just because once we get on, we don't want to get off. And how could we forget when he told Harvey
That you get off stage. I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy.
So why is this bad blood so bad? Buckle up, because it dates back years. From comedy stages to public feuds, Williams and Harvey have always been more like oil and water rather than gin and tonic. Williams is notorious for pulling stunts that throw Harvey off his game, and let's just say he's found the ultimate ammo this time. Harvey's own family drama. Tales.
I done heard all of the YouTubes and I done heard all the interviews and all like that. But that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Sure, Steve's got the glitz and glam of Hollywood with his mega hit TV shows, but let's not forget that the man's personal life has been a roller coaster of tabloid scandals. Now add Williams to the equation, a comedy kingpin in his own right, known for pushing boundaries and igniting controversy. And you've got fireworks, baby? Look, it's one thing to be frenemies in the biz, but it's a completely different ballpark when your personal life becomes the comedic material for your rival. Williams isn't just roasting Harvey. He's torching his personal life, using Marjorie's alleged affair with big booms as fuel for his blazing comedic bonfire.
Who is Marjorie cheating with? Allegedly. The bodyguard.
And the plot thickens. Just a few days back, Steve Harvey became Twitter's favorite chatter. And guess what? It's for two different juicy reasons. Firstly, our dear Steve threw out a tweet asking followers to name a comedian that doesn't tickle their funny bone.
Somebody works for me on my Twitter, put a statement out that was totally negative. I gotta take responsibility for it because they work.
Well, apparently, that was a genius idea by his social media guru to spark some engagement. But, plot twist, Steve gave him the boot for that cheeky tweet. Oh, the drop!
But the engagement was talking about name a comedian you don't think is funny. Why would I do something like that? That don't even make no damn sense. My whole brand is to be motivational.
But hold up, that's not all. The grapevine was abuzz with some serious whispers about a storm brewing in Steve and Marjorie's marital paradise. Get this. Reports are spilling the tea that Marjorie, Steve's lady love, was maybe, just maybe, playing footsie with none other than Steve's personal chef and bodyguard, William Big Boom Freeman. And if you're wondering about the big part, well, that's what everyone's calling him.
And even knew I was having an affair with Martin, okay?
Steve, you saying Steve Harvey knew?
Yes, he knew. He wanted to. He wanted to.
Now, here's the juicy cherry on top. Rumor mills are working overtime with whispers that Marjorie might be serving Steve with divorce papers soon, with a staggering $300 million at the asking price. Social media detectives and commentators have been having a field day with this tidbit. Some are gobsmacked that a relationship guru like Steve could face such a predicament.
So this is a little beef thing that everybody wanna start, cause you wanna make a name for yourself. That's cool, do you. You ain't gonna do it right here, though.
While we've already discussed how Cat Williams had a field day with the Harvey saga, he's not the only one getting chuckles out of Steve's situation. But here's a little flashback for you. Steve and Cat's spicy feud isn't fresh news. Rewind to 2008, and these two comedic heavyweights were already trading punches, battling it out to claim the top comedian throne. Remember Cat's fiery words? Steve Harvey should have never did that. He should have just did the show and not called it a battle and all that, because it's hard for you to step in a ring that you're not used to. All this fuss reportedly stemmed from a New Year's Eve gig both were scheduled for. Reports were buzzing with. Cat Williams has called out Steve Harvey, right? But in Detroit, they will meet each other like two titans. And Cat, never one to shy away from a challenge, publicly dared Steve, saying he'd snatch away his King of Comedy title at their shared New Year's Eve show. The ripples from this were so huge that celebs picked teams at
Had him on the short time. But if you're gonna do another stick, just tell the brother that you're sticking with. Don't. I'm gonna be dogging you on the radio.
Just before their much anticipated performance, Steve Harvey joined Jamie Foxx over the airwaves on Fox's satellite radio show. Steve hinted that he'd rise above the drama, sidestepping any barbs from Williams. But Williams, oh, he came prepared. Donning a boxer's robe, he was in full battle mode, going hard at Steve. From his comedic chops to, believe it or not, his fashion and hair game. Please give it up for Steve Harvey. He's one of the best we've ever had, Williams cheekily remarked. To put it mildly, Williams was on fire, turning the event into a roast fest targeted solely at Harvey. He threw shade at Harvey's attire, his acts, and even playfully quipped he thinks he's the shotta because he was the shot in 1968. William jested, I'm the set shot this evening. And the zings didn't stop there. Williams hinted that the only reason they were co-headlining was that Harvey couldn't pull the crowd all on his own. And taking it further, he criticized Harvey's audacity to tag himself as a king of comedy, suggesting it was a slight to past comedy greats, including Richard Pryor. Now, while Steve didn't give a point-by-point rebuttal to Williams' onslaught, he did drop some pearls of wisdom that hinted at their ongoing tip.
Dogs don't bark at parked cars. They only bark at a car that's moving.
Steve added, dogs bark at the moon all of the time, but if the moon barks back, the dog becomes famous dogs. But wait, there's a deeper layer to this drama. Flashback to about 20 years ago. Steve Harvey, alongside comedy giants D.L. Hewley, Cedric the Entertainer, and the late Bernie Mac, skyrocketed to fame with their comedy tour, the original Kings of Comedy. This wasn't just a money spinner. It was a game changer reshaping the landscape of stand-up shows. But here's the rub. Williams isn't exactly on the fan list. With the ongoing beef with Harvey, some suggest that one of Harvey's comedy crew from the Kings of Comedy show might have stirred the pot, sparking Williams' recent fiery outburst. Drama, drama, drama. Cedric wrapped up his act with a zinger about parking a massive spaceship-like Cadillac. But the twist? According to a Spill the Tea session on the Morning Hustle, that punchline was stolen goods. Williams claimed that punchline was his brainchild, and watching Cedric lay claim to it on the silver screen felt like a dagger to his heart. Well, when it initially happened to me, it crushed me just because the comedian was already bigger and more famous than me, and he took my closing joke and made it his closing joke on Kings of Comedy's Williams expressed. Imagine the shock. The reason it hit so bad was that I was in the theater. I paid my money to go see A Kings of Comedy, and to see my joke being there and not me was about as disrespectful as it gets in our craft. And I took it really personally with Cedric the Entertainer at that time. Now connecting the dots, it's quite likely that this snub influenced Williams' consistent digs at Harvey, especially when you realize Harvey's the lone king of comedy Williams ever shared the stage with. But there's more tea to pour. Williams further dished. Now since then, I've done enough work with 10 comedy specials. You either have to write your own jokes, or you're telling a variation of my joke, whether you acknowledge it or not, emphasizing the artistry in comedy. He proclaimed you're either originally creating, or you are borrowing bits and pieces. And for those wondering if he ever hashed it out with Cedric, Williams clapped back. I'm not that type of comedian. I'm going in your mouth where the joke is when you steal my jokes. And I have a reputation in this industry that if you steal my joke, you're going to be missing a tooth or two. I don't play like that. Oh, and he meant every word of it. Harvey, it seems, became the unfortunate recipient of the wrath meant for Cedric. Fans were quick to notice, some even suggesting that Williams essentially ended Steve's stand-up career, if this is anything to go by. Harvey's road to redemption post the Williams takedown might be longer and rockier than he ever imagined. Oh honey, the fans are certainly having a field day with this, and YouTube is the bustling hub of these hot takes. Let's deep dive into what the followers of this delicious drama are saying. Starting off with a juicy one. One user speculates, believe me, Kat spoke with Steve about his jokes on his marriage beforehand. I don't believe these rumors until they are divorced, but Kat wins hands down. Ah, the intrigue. Could it be that behind closed doors, Kat and Steve shared a private conversation about the playful jabs concerning Steve's marital life? And even if they did, the latter part of the comment is a huge nod to Kat's prowess on the stage. They're saying, while Steve's personal life might be up for debate, Kat's comedic skills are beyond any doubt. Checkmate for Kat? Then we've got a loyal Kat stan chiming in. Why do these people who speak truth always call them troublemakers? My boy Cat Williams is funny as hell. Now, isn't that something? The age-old tussle between speaking one's mind and being labeled a rabble-rouser. This commenter is hinting at a larger societal issue, the penchant for silencing bold voices, and in the midst of this intellectual debate, they don't forget to heap praises on Williams' comedic chops. Classic! Lastly, stepping into the defense corner for Steve Harvey, another commentator writes, Steve's not a fighter like that, he's a king that knows how to quiet and humble himself. Here's a refreshing perspective. While the world is busy enjoying the roast, this fan paints Steve as a dignified monarch, wisely choosing to remain silent amidst the clamor. Is Steve really taking the higher ground, or is this a tactical retreat? There you have it, folks. 3 diverse perspectives from the world of YouTube, each one adding another layer to this complex cake of celebrity drama. Which side are you on? Or are you like us, just here for the popcorn and the front row seats to this epic...
How y'all doing out there? I just got to give my input about the Cat Williams, Steve Harvey situation, man. Look, I'm rocking with Cat Williams till the end. I mess with Cat Williams, man. Steve Harvey, I really do not like Steve Harvey, y'all, man. To me, he a phony, he a fake. He famous, but he a clout chaser, man. Like, come on, man. You wrote a book talking about man's dissing men and stuff like that. Come on, bro. When you been married 3 times, man. Come on, man. Don't front like that, Steve Harvey. But yeah, I'm rolling with Cat Williams on this. Y'all let me know who y'all rolling with. Comment, like, whatever. Let me know who y'all rolling with.